I've never thought about that before. That actually, I think the perception for the people being audited and the company being audited is like, oh, well, they've got to find something. But actually, as an auditor in that position, it's so much nicer to be able to say, this was great, this was great, this was great. So there is, like, I don't know about you, your crap's not the same, maybe I'm a bit softer than you, but like, I like to find everything in order. I like to find I like to find everything smashing. I'm not in, because I'll write that up as much as I'll write, that there's an issue. But I like it when stuff runs exactly as it should, because generally I feel for the people on the other side of the audit, because I've sat there, because I've been the one that's been audited, and that you sometimes you're thinking, oh, am I giving the right answer? But the reality is in an audit, the right answer is the truthful answer.
Yeah. And I think sometimes that kind of attitude comes from the fact that the audit hasn't been sold to you as a business improvement tool.
Yeah.
I love walking away from places, having developed an action plan with that company, with that organization, and offering the support then to see that through. That's the bit I love. It really improves the business.
I think that's actually a real good point, the support to see it through. Because so often, how many times do you just get a list of, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And if it's not your world, if you're not familiar with like the language that's put in there, then you don't realise how simple it might be to rectify those problems. I've got to be honest, like, we've gone into companies, haven't we, where they've had an audit and we've looked at it and thought, right, okay, and asked the people, and what have you done about it? And they said, well, we haven't done anything because we didn't really understand, and really it's just being able to break down some of the language of some of those things. And do you think you're a bit more considerate now about when you do audits, around the language and around making sure people understand without patronising? But
I don't think I've ever needed to be, because everything I ever look at in an audit, there's always an explanation at the start how it's going to go. There's an explanation partway through. This is how it's going. And then there's a full explanation at the end of everything that's bound. The thing that's often missing, as you say, and we know this, we looked at one only last week where a potential client had given us an audit, and we asked that question. So what did the person who's done the audit, what did they do to support you through this? They didn't. So that piece of paper then becomes a piece of paper. It's meaningless. It's not a business improvement tool. It's just a piece of paper.
Yeah. And I think, like, for health and safety people, that's where we have to start building again, isn't it? Because people aren't engaged necessarily in that business improvement culture, and they're just used to ticking a box. And I think safety can be seen as ticking a box. And I'd like to think that what we try and do with the majority of companies is kind of move them away from that box ticking.
Showing them the real value of it.
Yeah.
That's the key. And I just love improving stuff in businesses. There's no better part of this job to support business and help business improve.